Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this review from Guile from Street Fighter 2, the final challengers from JADA Toys. Guys, this is available now for order, and you can check out places like Big Bad Toy Store and other places of that nature. But let me know something in the comments. You see the figure here rolling on the stand? Let me know what you think about it, and are you going to add it to your collection? Let me know in the comments. But right now, let's go ahead and roll them off the stand, and let's get started. Okay, for the packaging, this will be the traditional JADA Toys packaging with the arcade style look to it. You see the window bubble with the action figure inside and all the accessories. And if you look deeply in the back, you will see the miniature diorama for poses with the action figure, right? Okay, and if you flip it over to the backside, you do see Guile standing there in a pose, plus all the characters on the bottom from Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers. And that will do it for the packaging. Okay, just want to show you that you do have the mini diorama inside the packaging. Once you open it, it's behind the figure itself and the accessories. And all you got to do is open it up, kind of spread it out, take some of the tape off there and open it, widen it out. And you can take your photos and have the figure standing in many different poses. Just wanted to show you that, and there you have it. Okay, so let's measure him up, and we'll start with the inches. On the inches, he should be right at 6.5 inches. And let's go to the centimeter side. On the centimeter side, he should be right at 15.5 centimeters. That's where he's at, and that's where he's standing. Okay, so let's scale him up. All right, we'll start with Ryu, Ryu. Okay, Dawson, there he is. What are they looking at? And Chun-Li. Stick her right here, be good. And we can't forget the big guy. Let's go ahead and throw him in there. There we are. Okay, so you see the scale. All those are by JADA Toys. It looks like Guile is quite large. If you're looking at it, you see he's quite large there. But it still fits and it looks pretty decent. And you get the idea. Okay. Okay, so let's check out the appearance. Let's go for it. We'll start from top to bottom. Okay, look at the hair. You see the hair has little grooves on top like hair. Then you see the brush strokes of the hair there, right? Ears, sculpted well. Face, you have the brows and the eyes are painted well. Take a look at those eyes closely. There you go. And you see the nose, mouth, chin, and cheekbones and facial structures. Pretty proportion. It does look great. Okay, let's take a look at this tank top, how it's sculpted. You got it sculpted very well around the back as well. Then you paint it green. Nice sculpting with the stretching of the shirt. Very nice. And then you have the painted green there. You do like that. And you also have the brush strokes like a tank top has, right? That's pretty good. Not bad. Okay, the arms, you look at the American flags. Nothing to it, but they are on there good, straight. Pretty sure that's like a decal, I'm sure. But if it's painted, great job. All right, arms are proportioned with the chest. Looks good. They don't look too bulky, too big. And then you look at the abs. Everything looks great. Slim waist. Let's take a look at the fatigues. You have your green loops and your silver buckle there and the brown belt. Not a bad job there. Fatigues are painted like fatigues. And you have pockets in the back. There you go. You can see them there. That's a really good job on the paintwork. Also hiding the hinges as well. That's great. Okay. Hands. Let's take a look at the fist. There you go. Just basic punch hands, right? Nothing to that. There you go. Okay. Let's go down to the boots. We already see the fatigue there. Fatigues and fatigues. Oh, extra pocket there. And that side as well. Really good sculpting. Okay. Let's check out the boots. You have this hunter green here. Brown. Tan laces. Right? Top of the boot there. Tan laces. Got the same hunter green and brown. And you have stuff on the bottom there. And the peg system to have for standing. If he can't stand up straight, you can get yourself a stand or a base. And you just put the peg inside, right? But for the appearance, it does look good. Very proportioned. Not bad at all. And that'll do it for the appearance. Okay, so let's take a look at the accessories. You see that it has the stand, you do have the sonic boom effect, plus the comb and the dog tags and an extra pair of hands and an extra head sculpt, right? All right, so let's get into it. We'll start with the head sculpt first. Let's do that. All right, so looking at the head sculpt, you see the flat top that he's known for. Nothing new there. You do have your grooves. Also the face, you have the eyes with the kind of bluish black in the center and the white on the outside. You do have facial features there with muscles, cheekbone structures, nose sculpted pretty well. The teeth are okay. You have a blot of white, and you have a line in the middle. That's okay. Not too great, but it'll do. You see the chin and the ears as well, hair flowing on it. Top of the head has a little bit of grooves there, but that is your head portrait on a ball and socket. Actually, it's on a dumbbell joint. You have the ball and socket in there, and the part that goes into the neck is also a ball. So you do have a dumbbell joint for the head movements, but the head portrait, not bad. Okay, so let's take a look at the extra pair of hands. We'll start with the hand that's open. This is when he's combing his hair. There you have it, wide open, right? Like he's holding his hair as he's combing it back. There you go. Not that great of detail, but enough, and it's cut great. You don't see any bad cuts left over. Very smooth and glossed over. We do like that. Nice job on the hand, and there is your latch system. There you go. Okay, let's take a look at the second hand. You'll have where he holds the comb. You see his thumb there, comb his hair back, and there is your hand in the thumb, right? Place where the comb goes. Not a bad job. I don't know if you know the figure, but where the comb goes in his hand, it was really terrible. This one, a lot better. Okay, latch system. There you go. Nothing to it. Okay, so let's take a look at the sonic boom effect. Right, of course, translucent plastic. Put some lighting to it, and you will have this thing come to life, right? Not too bad. A little bit of grooves for that effect when it goes by, but it looks good with lighting. And your peg system there for the stand to hold it to do his effect, right? Nothing to this. Okay, next will be the dog tags. I do like the dog tags, but I don't like the fat connection part right here. It's too thick. You got to put it on his neck correctly and have these dog tags hanging the right way so it doesn't look funny. Because when you have this big thick part in the way and the dog tags are there, it doesn't look right. So make sure you move this down and make sure this is behind his neck. And when you have it like that, you're covering up most of it for your shots, and it looks pretty decent. And there are your dog tags. Nothing to it, right? Okay. And last but not least, his comb. You have some silver painting over the comb, and here's your grooves for the comb. Pretty basic. Nothing much to that. There you go. And we take a look at the stand. There it is. Base, pegs, and you have hinges. All right. Okay. And that will do it for the accessories. Okay, so let's check out that POA, the points of articulation. Let's do it. Okay, let's go with the head first. We got to do it. So the head is on a dumbbell joint. So you have the ball there and the ball up top. So it's on a dumbbell joint, and there's your rotations very well. Of course, ball and socket dumbbell joint is going to work good on your movements. You're not going to have much limitations, as you can see there. So that's really good. Everything's going to come to a smooth rotation, and also your tilts are going to be there. So that's great work on that. And I think you have a little movement in the neck. No, you don't. Okay. All right, so let's go to the arms. Arms are next. You see the arms have the latch system there, and they do rotate inside, ball and socket. And also you do have your bicep swivel as well. There you go, bicep swiveling. Okay, all right. And then you do have the double joint in the elbows, right? Goes in. That's about like that. That's not too bad. I wouldn't say it goes all the way in, but that's where it's at. But that is double jointed. Okay, got it. And then your hands are interchangeable, and they do have latches of their own, of course, so they're going to rotate and do their thing. Not bad on that. Same on both sides. The upper sternum there, right here in the sternum, you do have play movements, right? And you also have rotations by the belt, down by the waist. Not bad at all. Okay, the legs are also on dumbbell joints. You can see that. right? And you do have the rotations in the thigh swivel. There you go, thigh swivel there. And if we look on the feet, or not the feet, but the knees, you do have your double jointed knees, right? Always a plus. There you go. And you have rotations on top of the calf, right? And the feet are on rockers. And they also have latch systems as well. There's your latch, right? No pivot in the toe. Okay, so pretty basic on the articulation. It's not bad. It'll do. Some of the poses might be hard, but you can do what you can. And that will do it for the articulation. Okay, let's talk about the pros and cons. For me, there are no cons. I like the figure, so there's no cons. So let's step into the pros. We'll start with the extra head portrait. I'm glad that we have that. The paint scheme on it's great. Love the different facial expression. Great on the extra head portrait. Also, I do like the paint scheme on the figure. The American flags, how the tank top is painted on, the fatigues in the boots, and in the eyes. Really good job on the paint. The paint scheme is great. And the dog tags on his neck, they're removable. That's always a bonus. I liked how it's removable and not sculpted and painted. Very well. The comb, yeah, we're gonna have the comb, so that's always good to have the comb, right? So that's another bonus for us as well. And looking at the sonic boom effect, I do like how it's a two-piece part. It looks like it's that circle motion like the video game, and it is translucent, and you can put lighting to it to make it come to life. Do like that, and you get to stand with it. So for me, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give this figure a 5 out of 5. Guys, let me know what your stars are.
And you guessed it, you could get it at BigBadToyStore.com. Just check out BigBadToyStore.com. So what are you waiting for? Check them out! And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.